Bonsoir. We are going deeper with vocabulaire 15, and I'm going to give you some cultural tips simultaneously that I think will help you. One of the things are you have a noun called aller retour. It's actually for us an adjective. So it's like go, come back. So not technically a noun. So when you're saying, for example, ticket aller-retour, that is when it becomes a noun. I just want you to know how to use it in a sentence. You know, I'm very picky about that. I want you to know how do you place that. So if you want to say, give me a round trip ticket, yes, it becomes a noun because it's attached to that word ticket. Do you see what I mean? So technically, it's an adjective. Okay, so if you're saying, I'm going on a round trip, doesn't work for us in Creole because round trip for us really is an adjective unless it's attached to the word ticket. I'm going to buy a round trip ticket. That ticket is a noun and round trip is attached to it as an adjective. So you can't say it's round trip. I don't even think that's really good English. I know people say it. I'm just saying it doesn't really work, okay? So if you want to say, give me a round trip ticket, you would say, bam yon ticket aller-retour. Remember to répéter after me. And you can also press pause if you want to take your time and say something after me still. Bam yon ticket aller-retour. Bien fait. Okay, so devant means in front of. So I could say we're in front of the house. Nous devons Kaila. But I could say someone took the lead, which means that they went in front of someone else. Mary took the lead. Marie prend devant. So you can see those differences. These are more like cultural things, right? So another thing that I wanted to say, if I want to say don't close something or to close something, there are two closes in Creole actually. So if I want you to close the door or close the window, I'm going to definitely say fermer. But if I want you to turn off the lights, you hear people say close the lights, I would tell you to extinguish the lights. Éteindre. E-T, accented E, N. I would say éteindre the light. So don't close the door yet. Poko fermer porte la. Poko fermer porte la. She already turned off the lights. She already turned out the lights. She already extinguished the lights. Li gen tan éteindre lumière. Li gen tan éteindre lumière. Lumière. L-I-M-Y, accented E, lumière. Now, you have the word libre, which means a ride. If I would say, I'm looking for a ride, the noun, I'm looking for a ride, I would say, map chercher yon libre. Map chercher yon libre. But if I were to say, oh, I'm available right now. Like you need me, I'm free right now. Like I can meet with you. I'm available right now. We wouldn't say I'm free, like liberté, freedom. We would say, mwen libre kounye. Mwen libre kounye. But if someone wants to say, come ride with me, we can't do that because libre is a noun. It's not a verb. I can't come ride with you. I can take a ride from you. So if you want to say to someone, you know, I want to ride with you, you would say, I want you to take me. That mene from lesson 3, to take someone somewhere. Mwen vle pou ou menem. Mwen vle pou ou menem. So I want to hit on something cultural. Every time that I would teach live to people and I would focus on the words ouvri, especially the Haitian diaspora, they would go, oh my gosh, that word is so hard, because one relative says ouvri, one says l'ouvri, one says ouvert. They are all correct, but there is a way to use them so that you will not be confused anymore. Ouvri, l'ouvri are the same thing. They mean to open. Therefore, they are the verb. Open the door for me. Ouvri porte la pour moi. You can also say l'ouvri porte la pour moi. However, if you want to say the adjective, it's open. You would say the door is open. Porte la ouvert. O-U-V, accented E, is the descriptor. It's the adjective. As opposed to the verb, the action of to open a door, the door is in the state of being open, the adjective open. Porte la ouvert. Okay, so the other word, semblé. This is fun for me because I love teaching the cultural things, because I know that the vocabulary is easier for you guys, but there's cultural aspects to it that are just so helpful to you. For example, semblé. I could say the twins look alike. Marasayo semblé. Marasayo semblé. I thought I'd throw it in there because my English Haitian Creole book, The Twins, Marasa, Twins, is coming out the 10/30/20, October 30th, 2020 on Amazon, finally. And I just really want you to know what twin means anyway. So, Marasa yo semblé, the twins look alike. But if I want to say it looks like, you're upset with me, I would say semblez-vous fâché avec. Semblez-vous fâché avec. Now, I could also say apparently, which is gele. G-E-N-L accented E means apparently. G-E-N-L accented E. Gele ou fâché avec. Apparently, you're angry with me. So you can use either one of those. So another thing is goût. Goût means tasty, yummy, but it's expressive. So it doesn't stand by itself as it would in English. Like, that is yummy. We wouldn't say ça goût. We'd say the food is yummy. Manger a goût. We would just say it's yummy. Li goût. So that's how we would actually treat that. So you had 5 words in the vocabulary. Moi-même, lui-même, ou-même, yo-même, nous-mêmes. Yes, it does mean myself, yourself, ourselves, themselves, but there's a cultural thing to it. In English, if someone says, who broke the TV? One of the children would say, she did. In Creole, you cannot say li fait. We do not end a sentence with to do, with fait. We would say lui-même. So in American English, you would go, but that means herself. To us, lui-même is emphatic. When you say myself, you are emphasizing, right? So culturally for us, it's emphasizing she did. Lui-même. I did it. Moi-même. It's just emphasizing. For example, if you were to say, who wants ice cream? English, I could say, I do. In Creole, I can't say moi fais, right? I would say, moi-même. I do. I'm emphasizing, I really want to do this thing. Okay? So another vocabulary word you had was lot, which means other. Lot la, the other one. But lot bo, the other side has almost a cultural, I got tongue tied, has a cultural aspect to it. Only for us, for Haitians. Sometimes when we say lot bo, we mean the United States. Li ale lot bo. Because there's an ocean that separates us. So we're saying They went on the other side of the ocean. It's very clever, actually. I really like that. Répétez, li aller l'autre bord. Okay. And there's some more cultural things that were in there. There's a lot of notes, I know. I want to go over the different forms of some. If I am generalizing, I would use that gende. If I'm not speaking about a specific group of people, and I just want to tell you that some people fall in love quickly. Haitians, we're sage. Okay? Some people fall in love quickly. Some people, you don't know who they are. I don't know who they are. I'm just generalizing. I would say, Gende moun yo tombe reme vite. There are some people, they just fall into love quickly. Gende moun yo tombe reme vite. Now, if I want to say some of, like some of the people, very particular people, like there's a group and I'm saying some of the people, it's a definite article, so we definitely know who I'm talking about. I'm not generalizing. Some of the people got sick. Kek na moun yo malade. Some of the people are sick. Kek na moun yo malade. We definitely know who I'm talking about. So I say kek, several of them. So let's say I have a cookie in my hand. It's my last cookie. And you want a piece of it. You want a morsel. Morsel. You want a morsel. So you would ask me, not give me some of your cookie. We don't have the word some. So you have to say exactly what you mean. Give me a morsel. Give me a piece of it. Bam yon morceau. Give me some, as in give me a piece, give me a morsel. Bam yon morceau. Okay, the others are self-explanatory, but I'm going to go over them anyway. Because, okay, so when you're talking about material, you say a part of, yon partie. If I want to say a part of the garden, just everything, there's one part of the garden where everything just died. Yon partie. So that's a part. It's like fractions, okay? So it's a part of a larger thing. So you would say a part of it. Yon partie. But when it is things that you can't say a part of, you can't say a part of the rice because it's kernels of rice. A part of the water, you can't segregate the water. You can't separate it, right? So you would say a little of it. Yon ti diri. If I want some rice and I come to you and I say, bum yon ti diri, I'm not saying give me a little bit of rice. I'm saying give me some rice. From that big pot of rice, give me a small portion, not the whole thing, but a portion of it. Water, bum yon ti glou. We don't mean give me just a little tiny drop of water. From that krish you have, picture, Krich, from the krish that you have, give me a portion, yon ti, a little bit. So I hope this was helpful for you and not crazy. I want to throw in 2 bonus words. One is plizier, Plizye. Plizier means several. Plizye. She took several. Li prend plizier. Now, quantity, the word quantity is quantité, K-A-N-T-I-T-E, quantité. That word quantité, quantity, K-A-N-T-I-T-E, could mean an abundant amount. So it could mean quantity of something, or by itself, it could mean a lot of something, like an abundant amount. Li prend yon quantité. She took a lot, just like a bunch. So it can have that cultural meaning too. So you're moving into a place, you're moving away from me trying to explain you what one word means to basically the cultural aspects of that word. So for me, it's fun. And I hope that you really listen to these. And like I said, not start to feel like, oh, this is so easy. And remember how to use these. Okay? All right, guys, go ahead, download this video. You can like it, but get ready for your last story. Au revoir.